All right, everyone, in the wake of, like, you know, the tech censorship video, Crowder and his copyright claims, and just looking around at the internet, you know, Twitter banning political campaign handles now, which should probably lead to a congressional inquest, but let's face it, probably won't. Remember when they had Zuckerberg, they didn't even put him under oath. They handled him with kid gloves the whole time, even though he lied to Congress. Then they have other, like, actual content creators there, and they treat him like shit. Like when Rubio pretended not to know who Alex Jones was. Now more than ever, though, and I don't really do this. I don't, you know, usually even mention this. Some creators do it on every video, and I find it annoying. That's why I avoid it. But it's time for me to actually say the magic words, which is to like, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you should, because what's happened is the YouTube algorithms now, especially for people that go into politics and current events, the algorithms innately favor priority creator material. So if you've got several hundred news organizations, which you have roughly, that are given priority status, if there's a major event, like let's say there's a terrorist attack, all of their videos will inevitably be before yours, no matter how many people are organically watching yours. Before, because of higher audience engagement among independent creators, what would happen is CNN has millions of subscribers, but each video they make is fundamentally a dud. I mean, as far as fan engagement, it's like 2 or 3% sometimes. A few thousand people watch their videos. I've got, you know, 300 and whatever, almost 370,000 subscribers. It's about a tenth of what CNN has, or some total like that. Yet the engagement's far higher. So before the algorithmic changes, because more people were watching my content, it was getting shared out more. It would appear in related videos more. It could potentially trend. And in search results, it would be higher because it's getting more attention. Because I am a better creator than CNN. It rewarded YouTube fundamentally. It was a meritocracy that rewarded people that got more attention. And so you could work your way up. You could advance sort of through the rungs of YouTube dumb, specifically because you were doing well. You were interesting. You were informative. There was something about you people wanted to watch. Now the algorithm demotes you. You're probably on page 5 or 6. There have been cases where this has happened. Used to be sometimes if you searched for something that I was covering, I'd be like, you know, at the top of the top page within the first few results. And so naturally a lot of new growth happened. A lot of people would come onto the channel and subscribe because they hadn't seen the channel before. They searched for the topic, they saw my video, they liked it, they subscribed, fundamentally. Now basically it's up to you, the subscriber. You're the only ones that can save your favorite independent content creators. More and more people are being impacted by this. At first, there was a first wave of people, like on the so-called far right, in the wake of the Data Society report. It looks like now the second wave of people is being targeted, myself included. The number of new subscribers is still there, but it's considerably lower, and it's even affecting, and this has to do with related videos, it's even affected my book sales. And I know that it has to do with the volume of people watching the YouTube content means that all those occult lit videos that used to be in related videos when people were searching for occult content, potentially driving book sales, those are more absent now. Fewer of those are being seen, and it appears to be a channel-wide thing. It's not targeted towards videos or topics. It's literally targeted towards channels. Entire channels now are being demoted. So the only way for me to reach new people reliably is for you to join me on other platforms and share the content to them. That's really the only way for organic growth. It requires the existing audience to be more engaged. Now, of course, our audiences as independent creators far more engaged than CNN or Jimmy Kimmel or one of their goofy audiences, the Young Turks or something. Go to their videos, it's very funny because they have millions of subscribers too, and they struggle to get as many views half the time. It's funny, these people think that if you just flood content all day, like do fucking 20 videos or something, you automatically will mop the floor with your competitors. Very interesting. Fundamentally, if you support a creator, when you see them upload a video, you should like it. That's only on YouTube, but you should also share it out. Grab that link and put it on another platform randomly. Put it elsewhere. Tweet it out. Share it on. You should definitely as well join your content creators on other platforms. A lot of us are on Gab. I am. Links in the description. Minds, BitChute, and so forth. Everything I upload is on BitChute too. You can interact with it there, and it's not algorithmically demoted. It's very, very funny. I've got the BitChute sign back there, unfortunately covered up by the tulips at the moment. Those have to go outside, but I don't know if you can transplant them until the flowers fully go by. I also don't know if you can deadhead tulips. I'm not 100% sure. I've never grown them before. I don't know. I'll have to get a tulip expert to tell me what to do. How do I tulip? I don't know. I know that Super Mario eats them and he starts breathing fire and stuff. Maybe I should try that. It's the right color, too. You never know. Could be psychoactive. I know the mushrooms were. By the way, the feathers that he ate, those weren't feathers, they were needles. that star was a space cookie. He definitely felt invulnerable. No, but if you like a person's content creation, you should definitely share it out as widely as possible. It doesn't take all that much effort, liking and stuff. And also click the bell for notifications for what it's worth. But if you're following me on other platforms, if you follow me on Gab or on Twitter or something, you're getting notified of things more regularly because I share everything out there. Whereas on YouTube itself, it's hit or miss. It's like maybe 10% of people are actually getting the notifications on a regular day, it seems. And that's the normal tale across YouTube. The problem is worse for people that are doing the current events things, especially if they happen to do also edgy political commentary, because they get a double whammy under the algorithm. That's why I'm having problems. And some people are like, well, deal with it. Your material just isn't fresh or something anymore. No, it's an algorithmic change. You can definitely tell. If it were the content is sliding backwards organically, you should see that same decline echoed on other platforms. I don't see that. Everything churns ahead at the same rate. It's just YouTube. It's very interesting. And Twitter. But Twitter's been doing that the whole time. They've been doing that for years, and it's like nobody really cares. It's a notification machine. It's still quite entertaining at times. That's about all. Peace out.